There are different types of cooperatives. So ours is the worker-owner cooperative model. There are others. I don't know exactly what they are or what they're about. You could read all about them online if you really wanted to, but I mean, for our purposes, it only really makes sense that I know a lot about our type of cooperative. And essentially, it means that anybody who comes onto the cooperative has an opportunity to work towards being a part owner of the cooperative. So it is overall a little bit more of an even playing field for everybody who comes on. It's a little bit more of an ethical workplace as well. All cooperatives have to abide by what's called the 7 principles of cooperatives. Principle number 1 is that it is an all-inclusive community. So anybody is welcome in the co-op, regardless of age, gender, any other kind of characteristic that you might associate with a human being. They all have an equal opportunity to come to the co-op and contribute to the co-op. So I guess having said that, as a worker-owner cooperative, basically some of the things are the same as a regular business. So you apply to work here like a regular job. You would bring in a resume, you would have an interview. Ideally, you do have some applicable experience. I mean, we're still running a business. But once you come on, all of the hours that you work, it's called essentially sweat equity. It works towards when you can apply to become a part owner. Every co-op has a different minimum for that, or a different threshold. So they won't all be the same. Ours is something like 2,000 hours, and then there's a buy-in as well that would go along with your interview. Prior to that point, you're still encouraged to contribute as much as you feel comfortable doing. So the idea is that you still have a vote. You still have a say on operational matters or different things on how we do them in the co-op. And regardless of how long anyone has been here, so if they've been an owner for 5 years or 10 years, or if they've been on for almost, for example, I've been here for almost 2 years, you're still one person, you get one vote. So unlike other business structures where perhaps someone higher to the top has a greater say or some kind of heavier weighted vote in how they do things, that's just not the case. So that's essentially how our co-op runs in a nutshell. There are some other things that are similar to how other businesses have to run. Like, we do have a structure, we do have roles and responsibilities, we have people that we're accountable to. We do use terms like manager and supervisor and that kind of thing. But for the most part, it's more of a team atmosphere. And some of us just have more responsibilities than others, basically. So.
What are the beers you guys have at the beer store?
So in the beer store, we have 2 of our beers. We have the London Natural Lager, which is in the silver can, and we have the Norfolk Red, which is in the red can. And then we also got into the liquor store very recently with just the lager right now. So hopefully, with any luck, our offerings will expand both in the local area and otherwise.